guys, let's get out something to draw with and something to draw on. If you've been with us before, you probably already have your markers or colored pencils or crayons ready, but if not, you can still play. Just get out something to draw with and something to draw on. Could be a ballpoint pen and a Post-it note. We just want you to play along with us. We're going to go step by step with something fun to draw. And so what I want you to do tonight is to start out with a slanty rectangle at the top of your paper. Okay. Now we're going to draw kind of a little wavy line like that. And then we're going to draw another wavy line starting with the top of the rectangle. And we'll leave a little bit more space down at the bottom. It's kind of like that. And then we're going to do a little baby curved line like that. Okay, and then we're going to bring this guy down all the way, another curved line. And you can see we've got the makings of what appears to be some sort of tropical fruit, aka
do get
a banana.
Some confirmation on that.
Got that. Great to hear that. All right.
I do get a firm affirmation that yes, that does look like a banana.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is going to be not your ordinary banana.
Why would we do an ordinary banana?
No, that's not how we do things here.
No.
So we're gonna now. This is a part where you can get really creative with it. All right. I'm just gonna draw like a kind of a curvy line here, just like that. And then basically you're gonna start at the very top of your curvy line and make another curvy line that kind of goes parallel to it but gets wider at the bottom. All right. And then I'm just going to connect the bottom with kind of like a little shallow curve there. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to make another curvy line over here. And then again, I'm going to start right at the top and draw a parallel line that curves right along with it but gets wider as we get farther away.
No one has guessed so far. We have a banana boat. Obviously, lots of bananas coming in at the beginning.
Jennifer says Beatles Octopus. That's close. That's close. All right, now this is going to be kind of a fun one. I'm going to draw a kind of a line that goes like this. Okay, so it's a little bit sharper of a curve. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line starting here and working my way down, a parallel line. And this is going to give it a look like it's, connect that down, like it's folding over. So then I'm going to draw a line, like this.
Ooh, that's a pretty good little technique there. Yeah.
So it gives you that sense that these little tentacles are curving over. And then I'll just do one more here. And I'm going to do it kind of like a little
banana kraken.
Yeah, release the kraken.
Octopus.
And same thing.
Octopus.
So we could start another line about in the middle here, bring it down. And this one, and if you draw this line, also gives you the look like it's curving over. Okay. So I've got a couple, 4 tentacles here. And then basically what you do is you put the little suckers in here. Just little circles on one side. And just draw them right next to each other. And as you get closer and closer to the tip, just make them smaller.
Do you remember what zoo or aquarium we saw that octopus being fed? That was pretty amazing.
I do not.
I believe it was the Monterey Aquarium, which, by the way, is one of the most fantastic places to see jellyfish in the entire country.
Yeah, it really is.
Right?
That's one of my favorite.
That's what they're known for.
Aquariums.
But I think while we were there, they were getting ready to feed an octopus. It's like one of those situations where you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on over there? All these people are huddling around. And do you remember the imagery of that? That was crazy, right?
Yes, I do remember seeing that. My vision of them is the time we saw them with like a jar, and that they're really smart. They're able to open up jars and stuff.
Like they were working on a jar.
Yeah, it was like playing with it. Enrichment, as Lucy would say. It's one of the things that they give it.
Yeah. They're pretty amazing. I mean, it's hard to see an octopus at an aquarium. They're often hiding. They're often, trying to blend in with their environment. Very smart animals. But when you get a chance to see one active, it's pretty crazy.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
obviously I'm coloring in
That color really
my
pops
banana.
off there. I like that.
And you might want to do a couple little detail things to add in, because that's kind of one of the things I like to do is show little details that take it to the next level. So if you get like a little bit of a greenish color and color in the top a little bit,
Nice.
kind of shade it in a little bit. It looks like it's getting like ripe, right? It's ripening.
I didn't tell you when we picked up these bananas today because we were out running an errand and Jason's like, pick up some bananas for tonight's show. We get to the banana section and they're all green, like completely green. They must have just put out like a whole new shipment. And Ro was very concerned about this. She's like, he's not going to want green bananas. And I'm like, well, so we dug around. We found a couple that were less green, but you can see they were still a little green.
Pretty good.
But what was it, Zig Ziglar that said, never buy a green banana, live for today?
yeah, I think that might have been him. Okay, so what else? The other thing cool. I want to do is I'm going to draw some more lines here, and I'm going to get like a darker color of blue. And so this is supposed to be in water. So if you make little, whoops, that's too big. If you make little, that's too small.
Just right.
There you go.
Porridge.
Little ripples. Little lines. Give it a little sense that it's in water, right? You get that subtle movement.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, if you're working with color and you have like a colored background like me, you might also then do a little lighter color and put in some highlights around it, just like little dots here.
How do you know where to put them?
Well, you just kind of put them between the lines that you did. And I'm kind of keeping them all on the right-hand side because that's where my light is coming from. Again, I'm imagining in my head that the light is coming from this direction. So you'll see that there's this white light on the edge of the banana, and then my white highlights on the water are also coming in on the right-hand side.
It's funny that you said between the lines, because it's like I don't know if anyone else would get this, but that was actually a show that had Muppets in it. There was a show called Between the Lines.
Lions. Oh, interesting.
Between the lions.
All right, and now this wouldn't be completely done unless you had some sort of a face on it. And so I'm going to put a couple little eyes here, and I'm going to make him kind of like a scary banana octopus.
Holy nightmare!
Oh,
kind of
he's cute but scary. Yeah.
Right? And then let's get him some teeth.
So Martha Henderson says that octopus are one of her favorite animals to spot while snorkeling. How rad is that? I would love to hear where you saw them. That would be amazing.
All right,
he's
so
adorable.
there is your adorable, terrifying banana octopus. And of course, we want to see your version of this. That's my favorite part of doing these, is to see your versions of these. And we've got some cool drawings from the last few shows. We didn't, of course, draw last week because I wasn't here. But we've got a couple submissions. Kara,
straight from Arizona.
Hot. I think she said in this one, this is why they don't wear socks in Arizona, because they burn up, you know.
I love that little sun and that cactus.
I love if people are tuning in for the first time to watch this and then they see like why are there burning socks?
Yeah, that's a thing. You burn your socks in the spring.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Then Hildy also had her own burning socks, and again, I love the difference in the styles of these socks. It's pretty fun. And then the last one we did was right before Easter, so we did Peeps. And we did that surrealist Peep take off Rene Magritte and his painting that This Is Not a Pipe. And we changed it to This Is Not a Peep. So it's a drawing
that turned
of a
out so
peep.
Cute, Kelsey.
Good job, Kelsey. And Helen's got these cute little... she's got the little chick and the bunny.
The jelly beans.
I have another one. Oh, yeah, Jennifer Tackett.
Super rad.
Really dressed this guy. I've got the little Marty on his shirt. And
I love that.
I think it says Beavis. I don't know if that's this guy's name, which seems appropriate.
It does seem appropriate. And is that like a little Marty on his shirt?
Yeah, I think that's a little Marty.
Awesome. I love these, you guys. These are so much fun to get. So please send in your artwork. We have so much fun seeing what you're up to. We know you're doing it, so you just gotta just have that little,
Snap a
just
photo.
that 5 seconds of courage, right? And just send it over to us.
Send it to KJ@escapeadulthood.com. We want to see it.